All right, folks, we're back with another video. My name is Jason Taken. I'm the owner of Taken Law, a law firm in Chicago that does real estate probate and estate planning. Today we're in a video series right now of sorts, going through the Multi-Board 7 contract. If you want to see the previous discussions on the previous paragraphs, you can find those videos wherever you found this video. Before we get into this contract, though, if you have any questions related to real estate, probate, or estate planning, go ahead and reach out to us at taken-law.com. Okay, paragraph 9, line 116, prorations. Prorations, generally what is done here is because in Illinois, taxes are paid in arrears, meaning in 2022, I paid the taxes that were due in 2021. When you sell a home, sorry about that. When you sell a home in 2022, you're going to be, the seller generally gives the buyer the taxes that would have been due in 2022 because they're going to owe those in 2023. Real estate hot market, the number that was put on these contracts was generally 105% because taxes generally go up over time. And so the seller would pay what would be due to the buyer or due by the buyer the following year. During the hot real estate market, those numbers I've seen vary from 0 to 90%, 100%, something like that. Again, it was with it being a seller's market, you could get away with not doing any. Regardless, whatever you agree on, that number would go in here, and it would be based on the tax bill that was due for the current year, and then you just do 105 whatever percent, and that would be credited to the buyer at closing. Yep. If there is an HOA, you should disclose that, of course. Okay, attorney review. Illinois, and this contract in particular, I guess, not really Illinois, but this contract in particular, it's got a 5-day attorney review period. Okay, so after the realtor, and generally, right, so this contract, the way it kind of works is two realtors discuss, two parties get under contract with the realtors, and then they let the attorneys review them. And generally, there will be an attorney review letter that goes out. Maybe the buyer initiates it, then the seller's attorney approves the modifications if proposed, but generally allows the attorney to kind of take a closer look at this because it is quite a beast of a contract to make sure that what was bargained for is what was intended to be bargained for. So you can read that, right? Like, attorney review period can't be backed out based on purchase price alone. That's kind of a bad faith way to get out of it. But other things can be proposed, or stuff that's not called out in here. There are quite a few things in a real estate transaction that aren't called out in the Multi-Board 7. Sometimes it's business as usual. Sometimes attorneys want to be very specific about those items, and so they do that. And the attorneys go back and forth until there's mutual agreement on all those items or a dispute lingers. So that's what that's for. Sometimes people write, if they're using other contract templates that don't have this, they may write that in Illinois because the Illinois transactions generally involve attorneys. So there's that. Okay. Waiver of professional inspections, paragraph 11. It could be a gotcha, but in the heat of the market, a lot of these were happening, right? People buying homes without the rights to conduct inspections. So that's different than as is, but it was really getting out of the 10-day inspection window that is afforded to buyers in paragraph 12. So you either expressly waive it or you get to do it. Okay. And again, that's different than, that is not the same as the as is clause, which is further down. Okay, paragraph 12. Buyers want to inspect their homes. It's good to inspect the home. The hot market kind of didn't, I don't want to say didn't allow it, but it was just tougher to ask for home inspection because of the supply and demand issues related to that market hotness. But yeah, you can do inspections, and then you ask for repairs if those repairs are necessary. 10 days is the inspection window. Okay. Insurance. Okay. If you're getting a mortgage, or if you're not even getting a mortgage, you should certainly get some kind of homeowner's insurance, and there's a clock for that too. Generally not an issue. So not worth really going deep into. Same thing with flood. I mean, if you can't get the home insured, it's going to be tough to take on that risk. Condo stuff, I'm not going to really go into detail on this because there's just a whole bag of stuff with condos in Illinois. And the 22.1 disclosures you may have heard talked about by your lawyers, but I will forego that in this topic. Okay. So I'm going to stop there on this one. If you have any questions related to stuff that was talked about in this video, go ahead and drop a comment or reach out to us at taken-law.com. See ya.